Around the world, stomach cancer is the third leading cause of cancer death, but efforts to change that are being spearheaded right here in South Florida. When it comes to beating cancer, Pat Campola feels he's hit a hole-in-one. Right after being diagnosed with stomach cancer in the fall of 2013, he turned to the web for resources.
And I just happened to trip over Debbie's Dream Foundation, and I gave him a call.
The foundation was started by Davie resident Debbie Zellman, who herself was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer in 2008.
The challenges facing the stomach cancer community are always top of my mind. Stories from inspiring patients, their devoted loved ones, and dedicated healthcare professionals have all had a profound impact on my resolve to never stop fighting until we have a cure for this devastating disease.
Stomach cancer is being ignored. Per cancer death, it receives the least amount of federal funding of any cancer.
There's an old expression that one person can make a difference. There's no greater symbol of that than Debbie. Until Debbie came along 7 years ago, this entire disease was out there in the woods. Patients had no advocacy. She has single-handedly changed that.
Debbie, we love you. Continue to do the great work that you're doing advocating for stomach cancer, and I'm here to support you 100%.
Today's the first time I've put on this pin, and I'm wearing it just basically to support my dad's fight.
I was proud to lead a letter with my fellow Floridian colleague Lois Frankel and 55 of our House colleagues to include stomach cancer in a list of cancers eligible for Department of Defense research funding. Thanks to Debbie Zellman, her incredible team, and their determination and perseverance, we can help Debbie's dream of curing stomach cancer a reality soon.
The biggest mistake I made was not telling my two oldest, that were 19 and 15 at the time, the extent of the seriousness of their dad's disease. Because I'm a protector, I'm a mom, I have to protect my kids. I wasn't going to tell them, there's a really good chance your dad's not going to be here.
I have a sister in Colombia who suffers from stage 4 gastric cancer. She was diagnosed 2 years ago, and that's how I found Debbie, basically.
When the treatments were over and everything, I survived and I was cancer-free, and I thought I have to do something to get stomach cancer on the map. But I didn't really know how to start an organization or have the wherewithal to do something like Debbie's done. So I just kept trying to work with different cancer groups and just try to give back somehow, but it just didn't feel like that was it for me. That wasn't quite what I was looking for. And on a follow-up visit with my surgeon, he told me about Debbie's Dream Foundation, and I contacted Debbie and learned more about her organization and thought, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I want to help stomach cancer people. I want to help them and hopefully not let someone go through some of the fear that I went through without having anybody to talk to or anybody that could tell me specifically anything about stomach cancer.
There are several things that really fueled the fire to cause me to decide to come. One is that Eric felt very passionately about a cure for stomach cancer and learning more about stomach cancer, and I felt like I didn't want those things to just kind of fade away with him not being here. I wanted to continue to be a voice.
You know, I've been through this process. I've been through the pain and what it makes you go through. And at this point, you know, raising stomach cancer awareness, raising funds for new trials, personally, it's not going to help me, really. It's not going to help my wife, but I feel like it's the right thing to do. and for other people that are going to go through this, because there are a lot of people, over 10,000 families every year, that are going to lose somebody to gastric cancer. And there's certain numbers, you know, the incidence is growing in young people. And it doesn't seem fair when you have people that want to fight and that there's not things out there for them that they qualify for. So really that's what I'm doing at this point, and trying to get involved with the foundation and hoping that we can bring some more awareness and generate some options for the people that are fighting.
Unfortunately, my brother's cancer spread to his lungs. He didn't have much energy, I think, left to fight at this point. So he went back into the hospital and survived about another month. So he survived 9 months, which is not very long when this is something that should not take lives that are this young so quickly. His name was Woody Betts, and he did fight. He fought hard, and I really don't want to see other people going through the pain that he went through, and the families that are left. Because it just seems like it shouldn't be, it doesn't need to be.
This is actually our last picture that we took together. He passed peacefully in my arms on April 15th. I think hope is very important, you know, in the fact that, yes, I lost my husband to stomach cancer, but the hope is that others may not lose their daughter, son, husband, wife, child, whatever, to stomach cancer, and that we can make a difference, and that we don't let the legacy of our ones that we've lost die. We continue their work and their fight.